Hey everyone, Corrine here. Really excited about this coming Sunday because it's another Hosting His Presence worship night. And we're going to focus on the Advent. And we're hoping to execute all of it through the life groups. What I mean by that is we want you to sit together, we want you to discuss together, we want you to pray together, and of course we want you to sing together. So here's how it's going to work. First of all, at 7 o'clock, you guys are going to all meet in your respective life group locations and hopefully have a brief but important discussion to help the students to focus their mind on everything that we're going to talk about, sing about, pray about, read about up in the high school room for the Hosting His Presence. So there's 2 questions. Tim will include that in the leader email that you guys are reading. But more importantly, if you guys can at least get everybody in the life group to answer 1 question, and depending on how succinctly they respond, you might get 2 questions in, and then have a really brief prayer time. So the first question is asking them, set aside all this busyness that you have going on, because we know that the students are very busy right now with exams and sports tournaments and end of the year Christmas programs and whatever it may be. So setting all that aside and asking them to really take a moment to reflect on Christ's birth and which aspect of Christ's birth is the most impactful to you. So try to get a response out of everybody in your group, whether that be giving them advance notice, hey, we're going to have everybody respond to this, so start thinking about your answer, or start calling everybody by name, and hopefully everybody can give a brief answer to that, which will help gauge you in further discussions for the rest of the night. If you get a chance, the second question is to get the students to reflect on what they can do to help refocus their mind to really think about and meditate on Jesus during this Christmas season. So Tim will include those 2 questions in the leader email that you're getting. The second thing is we want you to gather everyone together to pray. And we'd love, again, for everybody to say a really short prayer. So have them think about one thing that Jesus did this year. And it could be something they did for the student. It could be something they did for the student's family or their school or community or even the world at large. Just one thing that God did, because, spoiler alert, we're going to be talking about God's promises and how all throughout that 400-year gap that was from the Old Testament to the New Testament, God was fulfilling his promises, and he did it all through Jesus. And we want the students to make that connection. So if you can be thinking and get the students thinking about one thing that God did this year, so in 2021, it could be small, it can be huge, but just focusing on that, and then give a prayer of gratitude for that. Like, thank you, God, for what you did, and fill in the blank. So life group leaders, we're so excited and we're so grateful for all that you do, and I can't wait for this Hosting His Presence.